So unfortunately, anyways, what up? It's your boy ThePhoenix, and welcome back to Doki Literature Club. I say back, but let me just say that my file's deleted, which I don't think I was even that far, to be honest. So I'm gonna just play again up to where I was at, except this time I'm going for purple here instead of a little lolly thing. Although I kind of wonder if I kept going for the lolly. She's not even a lolly. But I should probably just continue with where I was at, though. You know, I should probably continue with what I was on. Okay, well, yeah, I'm going to play it and get back to where I was, and then I will record it. If it doesn't take too long. Oh, man. Please don't take forever. Can I just say that as I'm recording, I'm liking Yuri way more. Like, everything about this character is me. Well, maybe not, but like, out of the four, the one I would go for, I guess I would say. So it's making me want to not. No, I gotta stick to what I did. I can just play this game again in my free time to see how it's different. I can't do it. I gotta stop. Also, can I just point out that if you notice, I looked huge in my old videos. Now look at me now, and I'm like, yes, sir. I lost 44 pounds since that first Doki. Actually, since all my Doki videos. Yes, sir. Because of the decision and stuff I had to make again. Jesus Christ, dude. I saved a different. If I don't forget, I saved a different file, and I'm probably gonna go for Yuri and just like do a 360 after I beat this, just to see. Well, I don't know if you beat. I don't know how this game works. Just to see if I went that route, because. Plus, Sayori's the homie. I'm not even interested in Monica. It was kind of nice to play through it again and be caught, since I didn't really play this since like 2018 and then 2020. And now it's 2021, almost 2022 actually. It's December. Christmas is right around the corner. Jeez. Anyway, so this is episode 5. We're back at it. I still want to do a 360 and go for Monica and go for Yuri. But nah, I could just do that separately or make it a different playthrough. So, you know, let's keep it going. It's already Sunday. I've been getting interested and anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. Natsuki, I don't know how you say it. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but that doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Also, this is what was I gonna say? I have not continued. I've not seen any of this now, so I'm interested in what's gonna happen. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We send each other one after what the fuck? We send each other one after exchange. We sent each other one. There should be a comma. That's what's fucking me up. No, there shouldn't be. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into conversation. Aww. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emojis and cute language. I mean, it's kind of who she is, though. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. I'm not a huge fan of it because it's like complaining doesn't really, it gets out of your system, but it's like I like to be happy and positive, you know. But complaining is fine sometimes. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard anything from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. Aww. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her at the back of my mind. Same. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? You know, if I had the choice, I would put Natsuki on hold to talk to Sayori and see what's going on. You know, try to figure out what's going on. It's not to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. Bro, this is scaring me. It's almost strange. It's almost strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Virtue. Oh my god. I sit down in her room. Sayori's face forces a smile. but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had up for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. Clean your room. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. Facts. How come you still ain't wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? And that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today too? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Natsuki then. Yep. There's more signs between us. Sayori stares in the wrong direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday. He's doing the right thing, by the way. When something's wrong, you can't hide it. You can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiled, shaking her head. That's no good, Virtue. Eh? Why can't it just be like this, like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me after all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. What the heck? Sayori. I grasped Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Virtue. Did that say Virtue? Whatever. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What else? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make it. You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Virtue? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad. I've had really bad depression my whole life. Aw, poor girl. And that's what they say. The people with the fake smile and all that. Give me my water. Drink more water. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Damn. Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Virtue. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spirit going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. Jesus. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Virtue. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it was always. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join a literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grasped Sayori's shoulders. This time, I'll put her into a tight embrace. That's what she needs, is a hug. Virtue! Sayori. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing it every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Virtue. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Virtue, Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing this right. It seems like the right thing, but I guess not. I have friends stuck with depression, and sometimes you don't really know what to do because you don't know what is the right answer. This game needs to stop. But all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make those feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally pulls her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Virtue. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. Jesus. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day with her, here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if I would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. See, at least he's trying. I respect that. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki's about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. It's only a few minutes back home, anxiously waiting for Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door and let her in. Smiling and shit, I see you. Sup? Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than the school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. I know that feeling. It was like seeing your friend outside of a work uniform, or just people in general, dude. Sometimes I legit don't even recognize people half the time. Anyways, I'm coming in. That was nice. That was a clean transition. That shit's sick. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Okay, I didn't. Yeah. Well, I didn't want to come all this way and find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. Because it probably isn't. You bought everything I asked you to, right? She didn't ask me to buy anything. Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Okay, Okay, that's fair. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she is a little different outside of school after all? Anyways, let's go to the kitchen. We're already in the kitchen. What, you're not even going to offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, Virtue? Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grabbed the bag Natsuki hands out to me. This is ridiculously heavy. Aha, I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey. Your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. I probably did write that completely wrong. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because you're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff that I gotta teach you. What? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey, now you are treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know. And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri, doesn't mean you should treat me like that. Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki, forget it. I didn't say anything. I should apologize. I appreciate that you are trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking about, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. Facts. I mean, I don't even really have a preference. I was just saying. How would... You know what? Anyways, just trust me on this one. Gross. Hey, was that to me? Who else? Man, let's just get started already. You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Virtue. That's any guy's weakness. Nobody wants to be called gross. I thought they said deliciously. I was like, the fuck? Like, the fuck? Natsuki smiles deviously, devilishly. What did it say? I don't remember. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now. Finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour spilled, fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. She better help me clean, first of all. Because that'd be mad disrespectful. And second of all, I was wondering if we were going to get like a little scene or if they're just going to just skip it. So they skipped it. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once. So we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. That's fair. Virtue, where did you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorites. That's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and putting a few drops of food coloring into each. That does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. I respect that. It's a million times more worth it in the end if you're just looking at what makes everyone's eyes lighten up. That's one of the things that makes me want to be a chef when I was younger. I'm thinking of trying to get into cooking. Anyways. Like the one you made on the first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monika's delighted expressions. I don't know if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I'll use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using that electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk in a huge bowl for the icing. The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah. Alright, Gordon Ramsay. It'll just take a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her own hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. Bro, I thought I was gonna say my mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Like Gordon says, always gotta taste the food. Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to itch my finger towards the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I'd like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my fingers to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Ah! The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in return. Gross! You got it on my face. Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. You know what to do. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes off her fingers and before shoving the finger towards my own face. You wish. I'm faster. They're like having fun and stuff. It's adorable. It's kind of cringy, but it's adorable. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. It's adorable, but it's kind of cringy. But I mean, it's adorable. Stop! Nanti apologizes for calling me gross. Fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I didn't. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just to see the reaction out of me. Wow, it's like she's talking directly to me, bro. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. I tease everyone like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking the icings off. Oh! What? I see you, my man. I see you. Hold on. What? Did you seriously just Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Virtue, you really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? What kind of question she asking me just like that? How did the mood turn into this so quickly? Natsuki glazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in there, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. I thought they burned the food, dude. She sits on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads, but the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake tray into the oven trays. Yeah, because you know they had a little moment and stuff, you know. Is my camera delayed? Then I reluctantly picked up the whisk and continued with the icing like nothing ever happened. That smells so good. The cookies are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warmth fills the air. That sounds nice. Look at how cute they all look. She probably shows off the different colored cookies in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing. Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff. so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We pretty much won't be using it we probably won't be using it this time though. What's this one for? I picked up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake, like happy birthday or whatever. Huh, I see. That gives me an idea actually. Well, it's a literature event, right? We could make it more literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcakes based on a word they like. I see you, me. I see you, me. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea. So, haha. Maybe I'm getting it from you. Well, what's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on. We're not at school. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well, Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you, eh? Did you say something? No, nothing. So had I not picked her, I would have missed out on a cute little moment, you know? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens the nozzle into one of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about it before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we watch her go to work. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work. Look at how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. I wish I was so thin and unfat that's a thought that would cross my mind. Sayori's the exact. I hate my little stupid fake laugh. Sayori's the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably go down 10 cupcakes already, and she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much as I can. Well, anyways, I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance, man. As usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you can probably do it within one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. Ha! I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Yeah. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave the house. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Bro, you hit it with the Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki, Well, you said before about not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking could be, like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. My man, boy, I see you. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere, do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me intensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you. Virtue, I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki, okay! Standing inches away from me, Natsuki looks up at me. What if Sayori's watching in her house, though? I feel her fingers gently clutch at the side of my shirt, as if holding on to me. Her rosy-colored cheeks are matching my eyes filled with vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft of breath against me. I felt it for a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori! Oh, shit. Hi, Virtue. Sayori. Just now, we weren't. It's okay, Virtue. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already out. I'm already on my way out, so. Oh, really? That's too bad. What if she walked in while they were doing the Oh, man. Yeah, well, I'll see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cookies before then. Anyways, later, clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. She killed the moment! Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki, and how close you get to her. It makes me really happy that you've had such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. Aww. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Virtue? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Virtue. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica's right about what? Sayori. What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Virtue. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori. What did Monica tell her? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Virtue. I like you so much that I want to die. Jesus. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slid my hand down Sayori's arm and squeezed her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give you. No! 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 No way! There's no way, bro. Hold on. What? Oh my! No! There's no way, dude. I'm itching and sweating. There's no way. No way, bro. You can't be serious. Let me save on a different file. I'm not saving on that one. I'm saving on this one. Oh, wait. Oh my god, there's no way. Okay, hold on. So I'm going to save this here. This is the main file. So I'm going to save that there. Oh my god, dude, are you serious? How are they put me in this situation? How are they doing me like this, bro? How are they put me in this situation? What the fuck am I supposed to pick? I'm done with this game. I can't play it anymore. I can't. That's what I need to pick. But I gotta stick with homegirl. No, but I can't friends on her. I can't lie to her though. Cause my dude hit the girl with the hee. I can always save different files and see different routes and see how they go. Because in the end, but she has depression. No, I can't guilt love her though. I can't love her out of guilt. I have the friends on her. But I can see, but I can't lie. No, but after what I said to Natsuki and almost kissing her, the right thing to do would be the friends on Sayori. But what if she like kills herself or something? Dude. Oh my god, hold on. I'm stressing. What's my phone saying to me? Oh man. I'm freaking out. Okay. It's a game, Enzo. It's a game. They're not real characters. It's a video game. It doesn't matter what you pick, okay? It's a video game. See, in most situations it sucks, but they'll get over it. And they'll find somebody else and be happy, and you'll be best friends forever. And it'll just hurt for now. But then she'll get over it. And I can date Natsuki and it won't work out, then we'll break up. And then Sayori will be happy with her man. Because how life works. Did I save? Yeah, I saved. Okay. I know what I gotta do. Ah! Ah! Oh, my heart. Ah! Oh, God. No. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is I can't even read, I'm flustered. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know he's saying the right things, at least. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I will help get things back to the way they were. I see. Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. Sayori, it's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I know this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Yeah, and what if we date and then we broke up for something stupid? Because that's what happens. And now she's not even my friend anymore. That would be an even worse past than this, you know? And I have no idea how this game is going to go. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just wanted to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone else, Virtue. I'll trust you with anything at all. So, Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden she turns around and drops to her knees. Is it a yell or a cry? Don't do this. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams aloud as she also was a getting out of her feeling. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. She had to get out of her. She's just getting out of her system, man. She'll be at tomorrow. She'll be better tomorrow. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes maybe one weak smile before turning and running off. Chase her! Sayori! I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. Couldn't lie to her though. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on her path, that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more. or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things get back the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I got. Siri will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. Alright, my boys, that's it. I might record more episodes now, because I gotta see what happens next. Save. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this file here, right in this empty slot. That way it's not the first thing. I don't confuse myself. That way I can come back and make different decisions, you know. Save one more time. Alright. Anyways, that's it for episode 5, I think. I'm Virtue the Phoenix. I don't like this game anymore. And I'm out. I'm going for a walk.
Forgive me, I know all my niggas, they reckless. Never had shit, man, we straight from them trenches. Lord, I just pray that a nigga don't tell me, cause bitch, I'ma die with the Smith and the Wesson. I hang with them hitters, them killers, gorillas.